golden times when you started the company?
Of course, how can I forget it? We were so rich.
Hey Mo, what's up?
Hey, look what I found.
What? Did you steal again, you piece of poo?
Hey, don't talk to me like that.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Why don't we start a business?
Hey Mo, what do you suggest we do?
Let's produce brushes. Everyone needs art.
But it has to be eco-friendly because when there is no water, how am I gonna show my sexy body?
So let's use wood from a local producer so it's cheaper and recycled aluminum and plastic so we can be socially responsible.
As I said, we'll need to order materials and get the wood cut in our factory. Then we will shape the bristles and finish the assembling.
But for that we will need a lot of direct labor force. And then, in the end, to keep our eco-friendly policy, we will package everything in recycled bags.
I think 11 people are going to be totally enough, and most of them are going to do the assembling, as this is the hardest part.
As far as I see it, taking in account the average wage in Bulgaria and the fact that this is low-skilled labor, we won't pay them more than 450 per month. They are going to produce 2.84 units per labor hour.
Hey guys, what is overhead? What is pricing? What is break-even point? What is operating leverage?
Okay, Bo, calm down. Let's go one by one. We will use the traditional approach to allocate overheads. Moreover, labor hours are determining our overheads as we have labor-intensive production process.
We will calculate overhead per unit by dividing total overhead by total labor hours.
Don't forget that they're kind of evenly spread across departments, so estimating a different overhead rate for each is not a necessity.
So what are we gonna do about the price?
Well, we are going to use a higher than average market price as we are eco-friendly, so I suggest $2.3 per unit.
So, if we make 5,500 units per month, our break-even point is going to be 2,376 units with a margin of safety equal to 57%.
Yes, but as our product is not a necessity, we might face some difficulties during economic downturns. And even though our contribution margin is high, we can compensate that with selling more units.
With an operating leverage of 1.76, it's visible that we don't have big fixed expenses, but we have high variable expenses which increases with the number of units sold.
After we develop the budget for our product, we will end with a slightly lower cost per unit, 1.24, compared to the initial one, which was 1.28. This is because our direct labor and overhead costs are fixed, and the per-unit measure falls down as we produce more units.
Yeah, you're right, because in quarter 3 we will sell more units as the school year starts and students purchase more brushes.
We will use an investment of $30,000 as our initial cash flow. Also, we can take a loan of $20,000 so we can have enough cash in the beginning. We will be able to return it in the next 3 years.
Do you know what is really good? As I picture it, in our ending cash budget, we will have a lot of cash to operate with. Just look at the board. We have only cash surplus, especially in quarter 3.
Also, the budgeted income statement will show a high and positive net income, so we are definitely going to make a profit.
We will have a good first year which will give us some time to pay back our loans. We actually can be more efficient if we increase our customer base.
And we can also negotiate lower prices for the direct materials as we are going to order bigger quantities. So we can expect for the cash from operations to increase on a yearly basis by 10%.
Looking in the future, we will have paid most of our debt by the end of the second year.
But don't forget that as we produce more, we will have to hire more people, which will drop the cash balance by 30%.
By our third year, we will have an extra cash to invest in new machine.
And by the fourth and the fifth year, we are going to gradually make more profits and generate more cash for our business.
of our first year is going to be 22,680. So we will be in a good position in terms of cash availability in the company. But if there is a change in the number of units sold, cost per unit, or the selling price, there is going to be a negative impact on our profitability.
For instance, if the number of units sold goes down by 25%, we will not be able to sell enough units, and we are barely going to make any profit.
And if the cost per unit goes up by 25%, we're hardly going to make a profit once again.
Furthermore, if the selling price per unit goes down by 15%, we are going to have a loss of $437. A low demand for our product could force us to drop the price a little bit so we can sell more units.
But anyways, until then, we will be financially stable and ready for action.
If we really buy the machine I was telling you about during the third year, we are going to save $12,000. If we decide to invest initially $8,000.
With a lower discount factor, the NPV goes up. Even with higher discount factors, the NPV is positive, so we can really do the investment.
And the best part is that our initial investment of $30,000 will be returned in a matter of just a year and 5 months. Woo! Breaking news, guys! There's a plot twist. Po, Bo, and Mo were not actually Po, Bo, and Mo. This was Spasiana, Clevis, and me, Blagovesta.
Oh,